Greetings everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do the May-June 2013 paper. This is saying 2018, but it's not actually 2018, it's 2013. That was just a slight error. So we're doing the May-June 2013 paper. Visibility is not so 100, however, I'm going to read out the questions, so it should be fine. All right, remember to subscribe to this channel if you have not yet already subscribed. So just stop what you're doing and hit the subscribe button for me. Thank you very much. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Social Studies Wiz. That's one word, Social Studies Wiz on Instagram. All right, let's begin. Number one says, after Lloyd's father died, he invited his mother to live with his wife, his two sons, and himself. The new family structure would be termed A, nuclear, B, extended, C, joint family, D, single parent family. Answer is B, extended. It's not nuclear because his mother is there, right? Joint family would be like a reorganized family. Two families coming together to make one. Like a father divorcing from the mother and finding another woman, getting married, starting a new family with her and bringing his kids into that family. Good. It's not a single parent family because both the man and his wife are there, plus the grandmother is there, so it's not single parent. Good. Number two says no. The term patrifocal refers to the situation in which A, mother is not present in the household, B, father is the authority figure in the family, C, kingship is traced along the father's line of ancestors, or D, husband and wife live at home of the husband's parents. D, that is patrilocal, where the husband and wife live at the husband's parents' home. That's patrilocal. So that's not the answer. C says kingship is traced along the father's line. That is patrilineal. B says father is the authority figure. That is patriarchal. So the answer is A, mother is not present in the household. That is patrifocal. So the central feature, the central member of the family is the father. Mother is not always there. Or the term absent could be mother's role is severely diminished. Number three, the process by which a child learns to behave is known as A, cooperation, B, socialization, C, indoctrination, or D, personalization. Answer is B, socialization. Number four, which of the following statements best describes a conjugal family? Anytime you hear the term conjugal, right, it refers to marriage. Just like, oh, when men are imprisoned, they can have conjugal visits. Think about it. A regular girlfriend couldn't just come off of the street and get a conjugal visit. Like that, you have to be married in order to get a conjugal visit. So is it A, one or both parents may be absent from the home, B, family relationship is developed through marriage, or C, offsprings have become adults and have left home, or D, family relationships is developed through bloodlines. So the answer is B. Family relationship is developed through marriage. Number five, which of the following is not a typical feature of low-income families in the Caribbean? What's not a typical feature of poor families? So three, there are features, one is not. A, they are usually self-sufficient. B, their homes lack educational facilities. C, they often have a large number of children. Or D, the children are often economic contributors to the household. One that is not, they are usually self-sufficient. They can't provide for themselves. They usually depend on a lot of social services. The government help them out, and many times the kids have to contribute economically as well. Either they go look at job, a part-time job, or they help out with any small business that might be at home. So if the mother runs a stall, or they have a little small farm or something like that, the kids usually help out. Number six, which of the following situations represents a recent change in the roles of family members? So we look at non-traditional roles now. A, fathers being employed in white-collar jobs. B, mothers spending more time with their babies. C, adolescents playing a part in the family decision making. Or D, grandparents playing a more effective socialization role. Right? Three are traditional, one is non-traditional for adults. Sorry, employed in white collar jobs. Traditional. Mothers spending more time with their babies, that's traditional. Grandparents playing a more effective socialization role, tradition. Non-traditional, no, which is new and recently emerged, and have recently emerged. You see adolescents playing a part in the family decision making, because back then children were to be seen and not be heard. They didn't have a voice, they didn't have a say, right? But now it's that families are changing. Children actually can express themselves, share their opinions, and contribute to decision making. Number 7, the custom of parents selecting future husband and wives for their children is most closely associated with our ancestors from A, India, B, Africa, C, China, D, Europe. Answer is A, India. Item 8 is based on the following extract. Unemployment and hard economic conditions have forced both parents in some Caribbean families to migrate, leaving an elder son or daughter to care for younger brothers and sisters. Which of the following problems is least likely to affect the younger brothers and sisters? It says least likely. So they are problematic, right? They're all problematic, but we're looking at the least likely problematic one. Is it A, low achievement in school, B, breakdown in discipline in the home, C, lack of adult role models in the home, or D, lack of opportunities for peer group interaction? Least likely to affect the younger brothers and sisters, lack of opportunity for peer group interaction. All the others are great. Number 9 now. The main reason why more husbands are performing household chores is that they A, get more time off from work than their wives, B, prefer to remain at home and assist their wives, C, enjoy using the labor saving devices in the home, or D, are responding to the changing roles of family members. This is actually for the because C says they enjoy using the labor saving devices like, I think, washing machine, dishwasher, dryer. Um, Probably 99% of men don't like the housework, right? So the answer is D. They are responding to the changing roles of family members because they're realizing now that women are going out to get jobs, or the need is so great that women have to go out to get jobs. So them say, here, well, let's share domestic duties, right? Number 10, which of the following is least likely to be a concern for adolescents in the family? Coping with their emotional problems, B, communicating with adults in the home, C, providing financial support for the home, or D, balancing academic and social activities, right? So 3 are great, 1 is least. So 1 is the least likely concern to adolescents is providing financial support for the home, which is C. Number 11, some adolescents, give me a second. All right, I'm back. Number 11, some adolescents challenge the views and attitudes of adults. Such action is usually associated with A, peer pressure, B, sibling rivalry, C, parental pressure, or D, the generation gap. Answer is D, generation gap. If you don't know what that is, please Google it. Number 12, which of the following have contributed most to changes in the traditional roles of members in the Caribbean? A, women have fewer children today than a generation ago. The nuclear family has become more widespread than before. C, more mothers have jobs outside the home than a generation ago. And D, religion plays a greater role than the mother in socializing children. The one there says most contribute most to the change is mothers have jobs outside the home than a generation ago. Remember before, the women stayed home, took care of the kids and performed domestic duties while the man was the sole breadwinner who went out and worked. But things have changed now. The women are economic contributors too. Sometimes they are the only ones because most single parent families are headed by women. Number 13, in the Caribbean, fathers have accepted more responsibility for child rearing, mainly because of the A, early death of mothers, B, increase in the divorce rate, C, increase in the number of working mothers, or D, high unemployment rate among most fathers. Answer is C, increase in the number of working mothers. Right, so it's kind of similar to number 12. Number 14, Caribbean governments have improved the rights of children born out of wedlock by A, building more foster homes for them, B, passing laws to allow them to qualify for inheritance, C, providing incentives for their parents to get married, or D, passing laws to control sexual relations outside of marriage. So governments have B, passed laws to allow them to qualify for inheritance. So they are no longer illegitimate, but they are legitimate now. Number 15, which of the following is most often given by married couples as a reason for seeking a divorce? Is it A, infertility of the wife, B, infidelity by one partner, C, one partner being illiterate, or D, husband being unemployed? That's pretty easy. So we know that it's B, infidelity of one partner. So one partner going out and cheating. Right? Number 16, which of the following should be the most important consideration for a young couple thinking about becoming parents for the first time? So you need a combination of two or all three. What is most important for a couple thinking about becoming parents, thinking about having a baby, bringing a child into the world? Is it one, their ethnicity, two, their economic stability, three, stability of their relationship? You know that three is important because you don't want to be a single parent, right? So you want to know that the relationship is strong and both of you will be together during and after the pregnancy, right? And two, economic stability, because you need money to take care of the kids and also take care of yourself during pregnancy, right? The wife needs to be taken care of. So prenatal as well as postnatal care is very important. So nutrition have to be up, right? So economic stability is probably one of the most important things, right? Very good. So we know that their ethnicity is not of importance, right? So 2 and 3 is correct. So the answer for 16 is C. Number 17 now. Which of the following would undermine the authority of parents in the home? A, setting and enforcing clear rules of conduct. B, inconsistency in reward and punishing children. C, giving cash allowance to the kids. Or D, allowing children to participate in family decision making. What will make the parents look at them at idiot and them nonsense because they are not consistent in rewarding and punishing? So, oh God, I gave away the answer. What would undermine their authority is B, inconsistency in rewarding and punishing children. Anyway, number 18. In which of the following ways are persons most likely to contract HIV? Boy, my next door neighbor, the dog, decides to go off this morning. So you can hear him in the background. He keeps going off and off and off. I don't know what's wrong with him today. But anyway, in which of the following ways are persons most likely to contract HIV/AIDS? I'm at number 18. Is it 1, by sharing needles to do drugs, 2, by donating blood at a hospital, or 3, as casual, unprotected sexual intercourse? So that's pretty easy. We know it's by sharing needles and having unprotected sex. So it's 1 and 3. Highly unlikely to catch HIV if you donate blood. Highly unlikely. I'm not sure if it's impossible, but I know it's highly unlikely. So it's 1 and 3. So the answer for number 18, 1 and 3, D. Number 19, democratic control and open membership are features of A, street gang, B, sole trader, C, private company, D, cooperative society. Answer is D, cooperative society. Google what that is if you don't know. Can't be a street gang, right? There's no open membership in a street gang. There are ways to join in it. You can't, the Dan gag, and the Dan is not going to put anybody in his gang. You must be able to trust them. Them can defend him, defend themselves, things like that, right? Can't be a sole trader. Once you hear sole trader, one person, right? Can't be a private company. If it's private, there must be ways where you can join. So it has to be cooperative society. Number 20, members of a formal group are more easily identified than of an informal group because this says the members are easily identified. So we're going to look for the way that makes them easily identifiable. Is it A, formal groups have written rules, B, members display similar behavior. C, members are likely to wear uniforms. Or D, formal groups have formal groups serve their communities. As I said, this is not so visible. Formal groups serve their community. Yes, some formal groups serves their community. Yes, and formal groups have written rules. Yes, members display similar behavior. Yes, but it says how can we easily identify the members? So the answer is C. Members are likely to wear uniforms. So an example of a formal group: a school or the bank. You usually say persons working in the bank in their uniform with the logo, the company's logo on it. Schools, you know who attends which particular school based on the uniform, right? Especially in the Caribbean. Number 21, which of the following is an example of an informal group? Informal: A, peer group; B, trade union; C, political party; D, class in a school. Only one group there is informal, and it is a peer group. You know what a peer group is, right? Correct. Number 22, the chairperson of a credit union first asked the members to discuss proposals for a new project. She then asked members to vote on the matter. The type of leadership demonstrated by the chairperson on this occasion is best described as A, democratic; B, D, what is this? Some formalistic, something like that. I can't say this properly. Or C, paternalistic; or D, authoritarian. Type of leadership is A, democratic. Right, as government for the people, by the people. So she ask opinion and she take those opinions into consideration. So that's democratic. Number 23 refers to the following statement. Country X claims territorial rights to country Y. The claim mentioned in the statement above are most likely to lead to A, domestic conflict in country X; B, social stratification in country Y; or C, international conflict between countries X and Y; D, economic cooperation between country X and Y. Remember, it says country X claims territorial rights to country Y. Country Y is already an established country. So if somebody go there to take territorial, or I should say, we own us and you belong to us, some sort of problem is going to arise. It's not domestic because it's not local. It's between two countries, so it becomes international. Good. So therefore, we're going to have an international conflict between country X and Y. So the answer for 23 is C. 24. Which of the following is least important for group cohesion, for person gelling and working together and compatible with each other? What is least important? A, competition; B, cooperation; C, commitment; D, consideration. Least likely important is competition, right? Everything else is important for cohesion. Cooperation, commitment, consideration. Now, let's go to 25. A budget has a deficit when expenditure. Deficit is a negative. Less than expenditure is expenses. So a budget has a deficit when expenditure is A, equal to revenue; B, less than revenue; C, greater than revenue; or D, sufficient to finance development. We know that revenue is money that the government collects, or money that comes to the government, right? So the answer for 25 is C. There is a deficit when the expenses is greater than the money that is coming in. 26. Individuals usually feel compelled to obey the rules of a group to which they belong because A, members are easily identified; B, groups sanction members who disobey rules; C, they prefer to remain members of the group; or D, accepting the rules is part of normal human behavior. So some answers there are close, but remember we say with multiple choice, we choose the best possible answers. Yes, members are easily identified, so they might want to obey the rules, and also accepting the rules is part of normal human life. That's for some person. That's probably a lot of us, it's not normal for us to accept rules, but we accept rules because of B, group sanction members who disobey rules. If there were no sanctions to rules, many of us, including myself, wouldn't obey a lot of them. So the answer is B. That's the best answer. C is definitely out. 27 now. Which of the following may be classified as institutions? Government, one, government, two, marriage, three, religion. Right? For me personally, I wouldn't consider marriage to be an institution based on the two raw definitions for institutions. However, some teachers, many teachers, and some sources too consider marriage as an institution. But my personal thing, me personally, no, I wouldn't accept marriage as a like quote unquote institution, but many persons do. So, which would we consider as institution? One, government, two, marriage, three, religion. The answer is all three: government, marriage, and religion, because my two would have been government and religion, but if you look at the suggested answers, one and three is not there. So I know I have to accept all of them. So CXC accepts all of them. Don't take my personal definition, but accept what CXC is looking for and agrees to. Right? So the answer is 1, 2, and 3. That is D for 27. 28. A body of principles and rulings defining the relationship of the government to the people is referred to as the A, federation, B, institution, C, constitution, and D, cooperation. Answer for 28 is C, constitution. 29 now. Which of the following are items of expenditure for a government? Remember what we said expenditure was? I'm not going to remind you. Try and remember. So, which of the following are items of expenditure for a government? One, custom duties. Two, old age pension. Or three, salaries for servants. So the answer is 2 and 3. Those are government expenditure. Custom duties is actually revenue. So the answer is 2 and 3. That is D for 29. Number 30 now. An individual may be deprived of his fundamental rights constitutionally if what can happen to take away an individual's fundamental rights? A, there's a natural disaster. B, the head of state has resigned. C, the cabinet has been reshuffled. Or D, a state of emergency has been declared. D, a state of emergency releases us of our fundamental rights temporarily until it is over. Number 31, a country's constitution may be changed by a referendum, B, national elections, C, national registration, or D, local government elections. Answer is a referendum. Please Google what that is. Number 32, right? And final one for today's video. I'm going to try as best as possible to complete the other video sometime today or tonight to put up part 2 from 33 onward to 60. One main duty of the Speaker of the House of Representatives is to A, represent the President, B, regulate House debates, C, make important speeches, or D, support governmental policy. Main function of the Speaker of the House is to B, regulate House debates. All right, so thank you for that. Remember, for today's video, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. And also go over to my other channel, that's Curry Fences, and subscribe. Curry Fences, subscribe. I'm going to post the link below for Curry Fences where you subscribe. Also follow my Instagram at Social Studies Wiz. That's Social Studies Wiz on Instagram. Thank you very much for watching and subscribing. Ensure that you subscribe to this channel. So as the video done, the video end, just click subscribe. Thank you. Subscribe.